This is a Republic Notice, Part 3, Draconic Faggotry and Black Gaze. Okay, Part 2, I left off with the symptomology and understanding how the Dracons infiltrate the brain, body, and how they are dangerous to other people around them, because then while they in black gaze, they contaminate them and they infest them. So, and therefore they can permeate in other people sitting around them, and they can jump in and out of bodies. And that's why the black gaze had to be treated like a contamination when they full of this infestation. Now, that was part 2. Part 3 is going to go into the fact that these black gays in Draconic Faggotry actually have a rib out there somewhere. And their rib out there is their same spirit essence in the real female form. And that poor female form is doing either one of these things. Sometimes, since that Draconic has the close attachment to the spirit of the black male gay, he can permeate then his black female rib, no matter how far she is from this black male gay. Because I'm telling you, a lot of times we're dealing with the unseen and spirits. And so she might live in another town. She might be nearby him. She might be down the street from him. And now she's strolling. She's strolling. And he done played the switcheroony on him. He done made him the extremism of femininity, and then I made her the extremism of masculinity. And both of them are out of balance because they belong together. But the whole part of conquering Judah was to keep Judah, male and female spirits, apart. And by any type of weaponry or any type of intelligence that you can. And this is why the black man and the black woman was always separated during captivity in North America. Because if they're together, then they become gods. It's just as simple as that. Once they start being together, their Shekinah lifts and they become gods, and they will return to their God status quicker. But if they can infiltrate the black male quicker, because the black woman has the woman seed, so they'll go through the black males with the Draconic infestation and then get a hold of his essence, spirit, soul, and then be able to permeate his rib, who may be walking around now strolling and saying that she's a lesbian, and that she was born that way, and that she prefer she prefer women, and she preferred to act like a man and to play the role of a man or a butch. And she's strolling. Now, it is very alarming that these dots are not being connected with us in 2013, that these dots should be connecting with us now, because we should be kind of waking up to all this nonsense of Babylon promoting all this gay nonsense. White people is looking for just extra federal benefits. Theirs connected with them getting more money, being able to embezzle and larceny more, using more of the black infant constitutional trillionaire contractual inheritance. Okay? That's what white people want, more of the black infant trillionaire contractual inheritance. So they call it civil union, civil marriage, same-sex marriage, anything. Give me more of that constitutional wealth that these black people are sleeping on. Okay? Now, so this is how we got to see it from the white people's perspective. So black gays in Draconic Faggotry buying this gay rights hook, line, and sinker don't know that the whites are actually fighting to embezzle the wealth out of the black gays. So one thing black gays want to do, if they want to start correcting themselves, is to stand up to white gays and tell white gays how they privilege and how they discriminate and how they keep their clubs separate and how they keep their jobs separate and how they look down on lower income black gays while they're stealing all of black gays' constitutional wealth. When black male gays start standing up for that black infant, they immediately start a healing process, because now they are taking their rightful place in fighting for their constitutionality, the holy covenant child, the innocent blood. Fight for the innocent blood to begin your healing. Fight for the innocent blood. Say you don't have the right to rape that black infant 14th just for you, so you can have 1,100 more federal benefits and getting more from the Veterans Administration of Social Security, while your so-called black gay brethren is left in deep, deep dung of your poverty from your devastation. And you want to devastate black infants before they born and trample them and their mothers so they don't even have a chance to breathe because you done piled so much of your dung mountains all around them, all on them, blocking them in every state you're squatting in on American soil, while you're promoting your gay and same-sex marriage, which has no constitutionality on this soil and in the cosmic nowhere ever. Okay? Dracons owe you. Your foreign god is Dracons. Go ask them for your 1,100 federal benefits. Go ask your Dracons for your same-sex marriage. They're your foreign gods, your master, because our holy covenant called the Constitution of the United States of America don't have any benefits for you. And as a matter of fact, it has a constitutional lien, ownership lien on everything you got, because you stole it and embezzled under privileges you didn't have, and now you're trying to embezzle more privileges that is not contractually written for you by any constitutional law whatsoever. So that's where black gays start. They start standing up for the innocent blood. When you start standing up for that innocent blood, then you start washing that contaminated blood. When you stop following that white one that never cared about your black ass gayism, then you start understanding that it's all a game to keep you oppressed and controlled, using any kind of weaponry, including draconic infestation. No, you're not going to change overnight because your brain developed habits. But you better know your God this day, and you better know that hell exists, and you better know once you hear this message, you cannot turn back. And you better know if you turn back, there is a hell for you where you will have sex with these men, lizard men, in eternity. And they will be big. And they will be having sex with you in eternity. You will be rounded by lizard men like you want. If you turn back from this message, you better fight for that innocent blood in that Constitution called all persons born the black infant that's being trampled by these white gays that never gave a damn about the black gays, the black so-called infiltrated gays. Okay? That's one thing. The other thing is, you better recognize the truth that you have a rib out there, and that rib is suffering. You're trampling God's plan for his kingdom. And you're saying that he didn't know what he was doing in making you a man. Now, granted, there are some gays where the Dracons get a hold of them early, sometime even in a womb. But that still don't mean it's not a draconic infestation. Okay. The other thing is, when you accept your infestation or you accept the possibility that you're not acting on your own mental accord, and you accept this message and accept that you infested, then what you better do is start recognizing the Sabbath and start praying on the Sabbath day. That's Saturday, Friday evening to Saturday. Blessed be the Lord, who is blessed forever and ever. And on that Sabbath day, fast. Get into fasting. And while you're fasting, stay in prayer. Pray with the blood of the Lamb and say that I pray for endless crosses, gold and crystal crosses with the blood of the Lamb, and make the crosses on your forehead, on the top of your head, in all four corners of your body. Take your finger and pray for endless gold and crystal crosses with the blood of the Lamb all over your body. Make the crosses on your forehead, the top of your head, the back of your head, your neck, your front chest, your spine if you can, your sexual organs, your legs, your feet, and do that daily and pray daily. And that is the beginning. Do I say I know the solution? No. But from my observation, the blood of the Lamb with golden crosses with crystal. When you say, I have endless crosses of gold and crystal with the blood of the Lamb, and you make the mark of the cross all on your body, they begin to run. They begin to run from the blood of the Lamb. Get you a cross. Wear it on your body at all times. This is the beginning. And then pray for redemption and salvation. This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. Shalom.